Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Cruel review. I think it's been about. I actually don't know how long it's been since I last did a Cruel review. I think it was for Return to Silent Hill last month, but I just got back from seeing Scream 7 at the opening night fan event. Yes. And I even bought the gripper cup and the popcorn bucket for a total of $71. It was really expensive, but honestly, it was worth it. And they gave out the free poster. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Look at it. And then I also have another Scream 7 poster back there. Yep, and then Scream 6 was poster. I'm gonna try to frame this, but, yeah, let's get right into the review. Now, overall, is Scream 7 a good film? Yes. And before I get into the review, I do want to say everything is wrong about what people are saying. The film is not that bad. The film is overall really entertaining. Now, most people I know that are just calling it like, oh, this film's trash, blah blah blah, are people review bombing the film because of what happened to Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. So whoever you are, please actually go watch the movie for yourself. Don't just say, oh yeah, it's a bad movie and I'm gonna review bomb it, since Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera aren't in it. That is not a solid excuse to call a film bad if you haven't actually seen it, which is actually a good chunk of what the Scream community is doing. So honestly, that's really sad to hear. I'm really sad about that. Because, man, I watched it and the film's good. I love the film. I thought it was fun. It was a great film. Now, I do think I am going to be posting a Scream movies ranked. And remember, spoilers ahead as usual. To start it off, the opening sequence, ooh, that's got to be like maybe top 3. That was such a good opening sequence. The kills were awesome, and it was such a fun time, man. That was so much fun. I thought the opening sequence was really good. And then after that, I feel like there's maybe a little bit too much dialogue throughout the film, and there are some pretty slow scenes, but when the scenes hit, the scenes hit. That Pine Grove Theater scene was goddamn beautiful. That was probably one of the best kills I've ever seen in the entire franchise. Oh my god. That kill, holy crap, dude. That was honestly the craziest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god, dude. That was just absolutely wild. And after that, we get the bar scene, which was holy crap. That was also really good. The whole chase sequence between Tatum and Ghostface. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. And the whole second Ghostface thing coming after that, I'm like, oh crap, hold up. This is really scary. Oh. But then, man, the house scene, incredible. I love that. Ghostface stabbing through the walls, and he's getting absolute beat up, but he gets up and he goes back and tries to kill them. And that Mark scene as well was pretty freaking crazy. That was really good. I love that scene. That was great. I do wish he kind of got killed there, honestly. That would have been a great kill. But now we get into the bad, which is the entire third act. I think Scream 7 has a really strong first hour and a bit, but man, that third act was hot garbage, dude. Man, those killers were ridiculous, man. Like, at least with, like, Roman Bridger or Nancy, you at least see them in 2 or more scenes. These killers you only see in 1 goddamn scene, except for Jessica. She's in maybe 2 scenes. Yeah, she's in 2 goddamn scenes. And she's the killer? Oh man. And her motive was not that good. And then the psychiatric hospital dude, who you see for 20 goddamn seconds, is the second killer. What are we doing here? And don't even get me started on the third killer. Oh my god. Who in God's sake is Carl? You only see him for 3 seconds in the entire film before he gets killed and unmasked after the amazing house sequence, and then it goes into him getting ran over by a car, and then he's dead. And they unmask him, and it's some random serial killer that was just stupid. And that entire, like, Tatum, Stumacher, Billy Loomis, Nev, and Randy, like, photo from the psychiatric hospital is fake. They replace it with the hot chick doing stuff. I don't know, man. Like, honestly, they wasted the psychiatric hospital so much. If Stu was a killer in this film, this would have been so much better. Honestly, yeah. If Stu was a killer in this film, the film would have been so much better. But that entire third act brings the movie down, and the killers are hot garbage. I do think the movie gets a little bit slow at times, but the good scenes, honestly, just, it makes it 100 times better, the slow scenes. And the slow scenes were actually emotional. Like, dude, I actually almost cried. Man, that hit deep. Those were some good scenes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they could have done so much better with the killers and maybe less dialogue. But overall, I thought the film was pretty fun for the most part. Do I think this is the best Scream film? Absolutely not. I think this film is better than Scream 3, 5, and 2. But it's not better than Scream 4, 6, and 1. So it's kind of like in the middle-ish on my list. I do think the film is an 8.5 out of 10. That is my final rating for Scream 7. An 8.5 out of 10. Very enjoyable. Very good cinematography. The kills are stunning. And they're brutal as hell. God damn. The characters were like, I don't know. But I think the third act just kind of really brings it down a bit. I'm kind of tempted to bring it down to like a 7.5, honestly. Just because of the third act alone. But honestly, that was kind of me with Scream 6. I thought the third act was like kind of But then after I like rewatched the film over and over and over again, I thought Scream 6's third act was better than it once was. And I do think the killers are a lot more enjoyable on rewatch. These killers, though, for Scream 7, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy that much upon rewatch because, man, they are forgettable. Their motives are stupid. And yeah. So, final thoughts. Great cinematography. Great kills. Brutal. Tatum's good. Some of the characters are good. But the third act really, really brings it down. So, honestly, personally, I think if you're a fan of the Scream films, you're gonna like this one. But keep in mind the third act is not that good. But this is a spoiler video, so honestly, it's only for people that have seen the movie. But guys, this was Cruel ZV, and one more thing. The reviews are 100% wrong. It's not as bad as people are saying it is. But I do understand if you think the film is like mediocre. And I'm not saying you can't have an opinion. Of course you can. I'm just saying I don't think calling it a bad film is necessary. Because I think it's a good film. And I just think most people going crazy on the film are just people trying to boycott Scream 7 and call it a bad movie, even though it can't be a bad movie because it's a Scream film. So far, I think Scream is keeping its pace on good films. Not saying you can't have opinions, but I just think people calling it bad are wrong. Because, yeah, it's not that bad, and I think most people are just review bombing the film because of Melissa and Jenna. So, yeah. Although, if you think it's mediocre, understandable. If you think it's not good, understandable. If you think it's bad, okay. If you think it's trash, as what a lot of people are saying it is, no, I don't think so. But the killer part of it, yeah, the killers are straight trash, dude. But the first hour and 20 minutes just honestly just kind of like make up for it. But yeah, I thought it was good. Stu Macher and Roman and Nancy and Dewey, they were all in the film as AI. Honestly, Stu was good-ish. But the others just kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Scott Foley was in there for like 3 seconds, and I'm like, they casted him last year, and you're telling me this is all he was paid to do? What? Okay, whatever. Anyways, guys, this was Cruel ZV talking Scream 7. I will be coming out with a all Screams ranked after Scream 7. So, keep in mind and have your notifications on for that one. Thank you for watching this, and let me know what you think of Scream 7 in the comments. Is it good? Is it bad? Mediocre? And do you think that the reviews are correct? Because I don't think so. I don't think so. So, yeah, this was me. Peace.